Off the inbound, no good. And Redick, were not for the injuries, was on pace, Clark, for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high in points per game. Great efficiency for Redick as well. He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3, Chris Paul.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, certainly, gentlemen, the Heat are trying to rally back after a tough summer. Chris Bosh said, I see why people were saying three-peating is hard. I get it now. There's just so many other things you have to fight. We're all human, and it was a long, tough season. Guys, maybe in some way the pressure lessens a bit now.
Certainly something to reboot, Doris, but their championship aspirations remain the same. Thanks. Bosh, a screen on Paul. Williams kicks to Dang. And again, Miami with the triple.
And their offense is slowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Chalmers comes in for Norris Cole. Paul dishes to Crawford. And stolen by Williams. Here's Wade. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. 6 points for Wade.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team. Well, this last season was the Clippers' 30th in Los Angeles. And for a team that's long played in the Lakers' shadow, for the second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in LA.
Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
A sensational run has them on the brink of tying it up or even taking the lead all of a sudden.
Steve, quite a turn of events here. I mean, they really snapped into focus in a hurry and tightened up their game at both ends.
Paul for 3. Count that one. Paul's got 10 points.
And for the Clippers, in their 30 years in LA, folks, only 6 times have they finished the regular season with a better winning percentage than the Lakers. Man, it's been domination by the Lakers out there in LA land. So Clipper fans are hoping that this is a sign of things to come going forward for their team, the Clippers.
And guys, for the Clippers, acquiring coach Doc Rivers from the Celtics in exchange for a draft in Boston. He'd been the second longest tenured coach in the league after Greg Popovich.
You know, but rather than rebuild, I think he wanted to go for another ring in LA. He's got a lot of authority, final say on personnel decisions. So Doc has really put his stamp on this team.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Matt Barnes is checked in for Crawford. Reggie Bullock comes in for J.J. Redick. And it's Farmar in for Paul. And Miami also making a switch. Ennis, he's checked in for Chris Anderson. And the Heat call time here.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
As if I was slick quick, my aim is still an issue. Lose your soul in whichever palm I'm holding. Wanna leave you frozen, up and nodding toes, and I'm grinding, yeah.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Jordan. Paul comes in for Reggie Bullock. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jordan Farmar. The Heat also changing it up. Chris Anderson is checked in for Williams. Wash comes in for Ennis. And Cole subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Wade for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And they start a long road journey there. That'll be the first of a 7-game road trip.
And for the Magic, you know, that's a game they would really like to take.
Here's Cole. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Dwayne Wade last season shooting a career high from the field. Not the focal point offensively playing alongside LeBron, but he responded with the most efficient offensive season of his career.
Griffin's shot is off. The Heat trail by 3. The drive by Wade. And Anderson slams it in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Miami's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. And Wade slams it in.
I give them a lot of credit. They didn't quit when they were behind. They've really battled back here.
This has been a very impressive rally. The question is, can they keep the pedal to the metal, or will they run out of gas?
Here's Cole. He's got 8. And it's Dang in the corner. Fires from deep. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, Kevin, and his confidence.
Clippers trail by 4. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Bosh and the Birdman, Chris Anderson at the 4 and 5. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. And it's Cole in at the point. Outside for Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Farmar. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami leading by 4. Here's Cole. And there's a call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Hawes. Griffin comes in for Barnes. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jordan Farmar. Here's Wade, following the basket by Chris Paul. Wade passes to Anderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
The shot by Redick, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Lets it fly from 18. And it's Miami with another.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
New look lineup for the Miami Heat this season. The big three of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh, and no more. Certainly not what the fans hope for, but we'll see what this team can achieve this season with the new group. They'll be energized a bit. Obviously, they'll miss the brilliance of LeBron, but they'll be hungry to prove they can still get it done.
Josh McRoberts has checked in for Miami. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Bosh kicks to Granger. From downtown. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And for Miami, it wasn't a matter of money or anything. It just seemed that LeBron had accomplished, maybe in his own mind, everything he wanted to. themselves.
And they did accomplish a tremendous amount. I mean, 4 trips to the finals consecutive. They won 2 of them, 2 NBA titles. But this is still a very good team with Wade Bosh and now Luol Deng leading the charge.
Redick with the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Wade kicks to Granger. Here's McRoberts. Back to Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. Cole dishes to Wade. To the left side wing. Bosh going around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Paul passes to Jordan. Here's Griffin. Bosh grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 5. And it's Wade penetrating. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Paul kicks to Redick. Dishes it to Crawford. And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Buries it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Bosh heads the pick for Wade. Wade, right side. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. He has 12 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. I mean, the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance. And thanks to those free throws right there, it becomes a 2-possession game.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Crawford with the 3. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
So he gets them both in a 4-point ball game. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And obviously time is the big factor here, guys. They need to get points fast and then go for the steal, and if not, a quick foul.
Hard as it is, you just have to hope the guy you send to the line doesn't convert.
And it's Granger penetrating. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
And so it's Miami winning the